It does seem like there's a little more gray area here, and this is not like Trump can get fucked. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything I want him to do, and so I fucking hope the Democrats throw him in prison. Fuck him. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. Nothing. The Republican Party has two settings. It's controlled opposition and going to war for Israel. Those are the two settings. Because the one setting of controlled opposition is when they bluster and go, we're going to change the House and we're going to get more representatives. And then they fail everywhere to do that. And meanwhile, while the Republicans get all the bad press for that, Democrats in California just go, we're going to steal 5 seats from Republicans. Fuck you. And they do. And no one cares in the media because they like it. And you didn't see that? They just passed.
That doesn't seem like an accurate telling of it at all. They passed
Proposition 50 where they took 5 majority Republican districts and turn them Democrat.
Under what situation does that happen?
When you're gerrymandering, when you're changing the district.
It happens if Texas does it. It's reliant on Texas gerrymandering.
I don't think so. I think and this is what I mean is that Republicans are losers. They are trained losers.
Fact check me.
Democrats are winners. They have dominated for
what I'm looking to hear.
65 years the Democrats have dominated totally, and the Republicans have been controlled opposition. They're complete. They can't do anything.
I'll fact check.
Those 5 seats will be Democrat next time, and the Republicans will shit the bed. That much is certain.
I fact check me. Here you go. Yeah, it only happens if Texas does it first. It's a way to offset Texas's gerrymandering.
Someone should save this because when Republicans in Texas fail and California does it anyway, someone should post this clip.
It's literally written into the law, and Texas has already passed it.
It doesn't matter. Like, Republicans are fucking losers. They will do nothing.
I don't understand why it doesn't matter. Like, California is like, hey, Texas is doing this redistricting thing to make it so that the number of representatives don't represent the population. So let's do the same. And then written into the law is this only goes into action if Texas does it. So, like, even though it's been passed by the people, if Texas undoes it, California automatically does too. But
it doesn't matter because all it takes is one progressive judge to undo all of it. Utah just voted to make another Republican district, and it took one progressive judge in Salt Lake City to go, no, you can't do that. This stays blue. That's all it takes. There's not going to be a Republican judge in California that shoots this down. There will be a progressive judge in Texas that shoots this down.
And if there is, California's gets reversed. I feel like you're not realizing that it's written into the California law that it's dependent on Texas law. Don't.
California just owns and does such a good job for the Democrats. I don't think they would back up. They just revert it. They just go back and change some text.
You can't just change text on a law that's been passed. You'd have to have the law passed again.
Maybe, and they could probably pass it again.
But
there's not a lot.
But there's no drive to do so. Like
there's a huge drive to do so. There's a bunch of people there that want it to be.
And it's not just Texas and California. Like, clearly, y'all, for some reasons, someone's refusing to agree here. But I know Indiana is also doing something with their redistricting / gerrymandering. I think it's something that's being tried across the country wherever it's applicable. Which
there are a few that lost steam based on the recent elections. Like, so what happens, of course, is you win something by 60%, and you're like, oh shit, we've got some room to play with. Let's lower it. And then the recent election happened, and they're like, ooh, we might be flying too close to the sun. If we win by 52%, then we might actually lose in a bad year. So some of the states, I want to say Kansas is one, or maybe Kentucky, I'm not sure if there's a difference, has decided not to do it anymore. And maybe Ohio, Indiana, I feel like it more than one. Now, North Carolina did do it. North Carolina has made our gerrymandering even more extreme, and it's locked in and it's passed. But like Kyle said, all over the nation, everyone's kind of racing to the bottom to have these poorly represented states.
Yeah.
And by poorly, I mean the number of Republicans and Democrats don't reflect the population of Republicans and Democrats. It's not poorly because it's not what I want it to be. It's poor because it's not what it should be.
Yeah. Well, you seem way more educated, so I'm probably just a fucking wrong retard on this, but I do just see the pattern over and over. Democrats win, dude. Democrats are.
It doesn't feel like it's fun. I think it's entertaining.
I want to be on the left so bad. I want to watch as like the media backs me and I fucking dominate my political opponents for 65 years. And then like they push back 2% and we go, and then we dominate again.
It never feels like that. So let me tell you how it feels on the left. We're not winning jack shit. We don't have the Supreme Court. We don't have the presidency. We don't have the House. We don't have the Senate. We don't have most of the governors. We don't have fucking we just lose everywhere. And then like Biden, right? If he didn't know who he pardoned, they'd run that ship nonstop on a loop. But President Trump is like, yeah, I don't really know who I just pardoned. I don't know that guy. It doesn't make a ripple in the national news story, right? Like,
I don't think it does make a big ripple with Biden's auto pen shit because no one's had their feet held to the fire. Like, really, have they?
To me, Trump is a different kind of cognitive decline. Like, he's not quiet and his gait isn't as bad as Biden's.
He's retarded.
But he has other kinds of retardation. And I will say his out of touchness seems to be getting a lot of play. Like, you know, he can't sit here and tell you grocery prices are low and that gas is cheaper than it's ever been.
But he will.
And
groceries.
Okay, I'm sorry. He can't get away with saying it. Yeah, right. No one said groceries until I brought that word back. It's an outdated word, right? Everyone hears that and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So this is one time where Trump told you the sky is not blue in the daytime. And people are like, wait a minute, it sure as fuck is. What's wrong with you? But most of the time, he can say and do anything. He can be like, magnets don't work when they're wet. And they're like, it's just Trump things. Isn't he funny? He's so great. And
well, it's a mixture. All right, so it's
did he say magnets don't work when they're wet?
Yeah,
kind of. It's three things. First of all, whenever he talks about something that I don't know very much about, you just assume that the president knows about it, or he wouldn't be talking about it. But he's a liar and he's Trump. So like a lot of people fall for that. So when he talks about the economy or geopolitics to his base, they're like, trusting Trump. I don't know nothing about fucking Moldova. Where was it from? I don't care. But every now and then it's something that we know a little bit about, or it's something that's just so blatant in your face, like grocery prices. When he's like, no, prices are down. Bullshit. We all buy groceries. You're the one who doesn't buy groceries. How the fuck would you know what groceries cost? I'm of the mind that maybe you actually believe groceries are cheaper because you got that some sort of evil like Gollum Wormtongue character over there. Like, yes, my lord, the groceries are cheaper.
He probably does. He's probably got a couple Wormtongues in the mix, but that doesn't excuse him. Like,
how does he not know that groceries are like bonkers expensive? How does he not know that like
listen to what
Woody's having to cut back on steak dinners?
Dude, Trump is like fully like the whole reason everybody voted for him was to throw a wrench in this machine that abuses Americans and favors foreigners and brings people in to replace us in the workforce and otherwise. And then he gets in and what is it? It's business as usual. We've got our two switches. We have controlled opposition, loserdom, and then we have going to war. The best Republican that we had until it ended up he was a fucking Epstein Island dude was a 90s Democrat in all beliefs. That's how much we're losing. That's how much we're losing.
It feels like
Trump's positions on social issues.
You're winning everything.
So progressive that they would cast him out of 90s Democrat Party because he's so in favor of gay marriage and all this.
The Democrats just took the biggest L on the shutdown that they could take. Right? And now they're talking about getting rid of the leader of the Senate minority, Chuck Schumer, the Democrat.
Woody, we should switch. We should switch because in my head,
Woody would take that deal in a heartbeat.
If I were a Democrat, I'd be like walking on sunshine every day because I'd be like,
what are you talking about?
We've already won the battle. We've imported more people that vote for us than can ever be defeated via mass deportations. I'd be whistling. I'd be walking down the street. We won. All it takes is waiting out this last little bit of Trump shit. We win. I would be.
These people can't vote. If there are illegal aliens in America, they're not voting.
Oh no, but like making them citizen, and also there's no one making sure they can't vote in California, New York, Illinois, Washington, Oregon.
Or do they just pretend there's someone else voting?
No, you just don't show an ID. You can just walk up and vote.
That's not how it works. In my place, you're
still in a red state. Every blue state does not require ID.
And it's messed up. It's messed up. They don't ID because they ID me to buy like
bread,
vape
groceries,
cartridges.
sure.
I can't buy.
You know,
fucking
Trump
cigarettes.
said that, and he got flagged. And I do wish he'd been more specific. But you do get ID'd at the grocery store when you buy alcohol and cigarettes.
But he specifically said bread.
Well, he's so bad at selling his message because it's an easy message to sell. Because the average there are signs up at most gas stations that say, like, are you under 36? We ID, or under 40, maybe it even says, like, just so that there can't even be an argument from some 37-year-old who's like, dude, no, I don't have my ID. No, just give me my fucking cigarettes. I'm in here every day. Like so he can't even make that argument.
I need an ID. If we need an ID, it's a recent thing. But what we do is we show up. I say, this is my name. And then they look me up in the book. They make sure that I'm eligible to vote. And I don't know why, they take a sticker, they move it from one book to the other book, and then they give me a ballot. Okay. But I think I might need an ID now.
Yeah, I think you should have to have ID to vote. And I don't think that's racist. And I'm all for programs that are taxpayer funded that make sure that it's easy, affordable, and convenient to get government IDs if you are a U.S. citizen. Make them free.